Hey everyone, it's Cashew. Time for another installment of A Bite Before Bedtime. And tonight I have some special treats from, again, where else? Jungle Gyms. And I swear I shop at other places besides Jungle Gyms, but if you want some really good, unique snacks, this is the place to be. Today, or tonight, I have three special little treats. I had gotten quite a bit of it, and I saved myself one slice of each so I could do this and share it with you. I have three types of pepper cheese. The first one is a Habanero Ghost Pepper Jack cheese. See if I can get that to come up. Maybe not. Okay, maybe. And then a Carolina Reaper Cheddar. And then lastly, Wasabi Loaf. And I gotta tell you, these are all fantastic. I really enjoy them, but I haven't really tried to assess which one I like the best, so I thought, what better time than do that than tonight? So let's check it out. I'm going to start off with the Wasabi Loaf, and I'll show you what it looks like. Like I said, I had to really be careful to save myself a piece. This is what it looks like. It just looks like regular white piece of cheddar, maybe. And it does have a little bit of a green look to it. So it's not completely white like it might look on camera, but it's got a green hue. So let me take a bite of it and explain what it tastes like. First bite, it tastes like a creamy white cheddar, and then almost within a nanosecond you get this taste of wasabi, and it is so good. If you like wasabi, you'll love this. Yeah, this is really good. It was really good. So let me move this away from my mosquito lamp so I don't have a fire. And as you can see, for some people, the 4th of July has not yet ended. And I think some inmates have escaped from the asylum. I don't know. Anyway, let's check out next the Habanero Ghost Pepper Jack. So this is, I'm presuming, a pepper jack cheese. And I don't know if it has the same peppers that a pepper jack would have, or if it just has the habanero and the ghost pepper. I've not seen anything except the habanero and ghost pepper, so I'm presuming it must not have like the black pepper or anything like that. So let's see how this tastes. Very, very good. And it also has that immediate heat on the front of the tongue of the habanero. And then I can feel that kind of ghost pepper heat in the back of my throat. And I would say this has kind of a similar heat to a pepper jack. Just the heat's ramped up a little bit. But this is really good. I think this would be great in a grilled cheese, or even a sandwich. If you know, like you have just a regular meat sandwich with this added in for added spice, it would be great. That's really good. And the cheese itself, you know, it's not all heat. The cheese itself has a creaminess, and I think it might balance out some of the heat. I'm not really sure, but it's definitely really good. So if you're ever in the Cincinnati area or the Batavia area, you should get some. So now, lastly, the Carolina Reaper Cheddar. And if you know anything about Carolina Reaper, it is the hottest pepper out there. I think there might be, somebody was telling me about Pepper X, and I've not yet encountered that. So, but this is definitely top of the line with the Scoville units. And I may have mentioned this before, but a lot of folks consider the Scoville unit to be rather arbitrary. But regardless, it's still a very hot pepper. So here it is. I don't know if you can see it. You can see lots of little specks of pepper in it. So here we go. It doesn't have a whole lot of heat for me. Now, for somebody who's not a chili head, they might find this to have a lot of heat. The heat that does come from it, you'll feel in the back of your throat, and it has a very, very delayed reaction to it. So you can taste the cheese first, which is not necessarily a good thing, I think, in this case. I'm not a big fan of the cheddar itself. It feels creamy and soft in your hands, but when I ate it, it felt kind of dried, you know, kind of like that drier type cheese. So it's not as creamy as, say, the Jack or the Wasabi. But it's okay. It's okay. It's good on heat, but I want some flavor too. I don't like stuff that just burns your face. I want something that has some flavor to it, whether it's a hot sauce or a pepper cheese or what have you. I want something that tastes good. Okay, so now here is the important part. How many screaming goats does this deserve? Well, I would say for the Carolina Reaper Cheddar, I would probably give it 7 screaming goats, because the cheese isn't that good. The heat's there. If you like some heat, it's definitely there, and it's definitely a Reaper heat. If you've ever had anything Carolina Reaper flavored, you know what I'm talking about. So I would give that a 7. The Wasabi Loaf, I would give between 7.5 and 8 screaming goats. Excuse me. It had a good flavor to it, but again, that cheese just wasn't it just wasn't as creamy as say the Habanero Ghost Pepper Jack, which leads me to the next one. Habanero Ghost Pepper Jack, I would give a solid 9 screaming goats, because it really has everything. It has the creaminess, it has a nice flavor, the cheese part, the peppers are very well balanced and flavored. You can taste the habanero on the front of your tongue and the ghost peppers in the back of your mouth, and there's a good balance between cheese and heat. And so I would definitely, if you would only want to get one and try it out, I would recommend the Habanero Ghost Pepper Jack. And after that, I would say get the Wasabi Loaf, and then lastly get the Carolina Reaper Cheddar. And that's more of something you would get if you really like the heat. you know, you're not too concerned about flavor, but you really want the heat, then get the Carolina Reaper cheddar. And I think you'll like it. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. And if you'd like to contribute to my channel, I have links to PayPal and Patreon in the description box down below. And I'll also have a link to my Teespring if you'd like a Cashew Paw t-shirt, coffee mug, or a tote bag. So, thanks for stopping by with me and having some cheese. Until next time, this is Cashew, signing off. Have a good night, everyone.